Sorry. Yeah. Hey guys, what's going on? 732 Review Crew here once again. I'm Joe, joined as always by
Mike
and Mikey.
Today we are watching episode 7, season 3. We had a really exciting episode last time around.
Cthulhu Ball!
I was going to say, do you guys remember how it ended?
Cthulhu Ball!
Cthulhu Ball. It's not looking too good.
We don't know that yet.
Was last episode also the episode where they killed the hybrid Katoa?
Yes. They killed Katoa.
They got May.
Well, hold on. We had Jules Pierre Meow try to run away with Strickland, and not Julie Mao and the sins of all of that he's done, but May Prax. They rescued May Prax. Amos was the G by saving Prax from becoming
someone he's not supposed to.
Right. And Amos, he got that dog in him.
Yeah, man, that is definitely top 10 moments of this series for me. That's right there with the 52 scene for me personally. I've just really enjoyed, especially Praxis when he introduces May to Amos and he's like, "This is my best friend in the world," and I'm like, "God damn,
great!"
And then like just the whole everything about it, Amos doing the slow turnaround, like you're about to fucking die, bro. Man.
Can't wait to see what happens, though.
So they saved May. Strickland's dead. They have Joel Pierre Mao in custody.
Yeah.
Souther failed the rebellion, and
the rebellion failed.
Yeah, Corsair died. The ship died. They launched all the missiles to destroy the hybrid tubes that were shot, like the belt.
Fred Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
an important one.
Yeah. Not much else.
Courtier died. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the episode before, but Drummer is retrofitting the colony ship as a battle station.
Now, there's one other important thing, and that what happened with Sadavir.
Oh, he got caught.
Yeah, they sent the message.
And he just was like, "Fuck you."
Well, what else did we see? We saw that the...
Reverend Doctor?
No. The guy in charge of Earth.
Secretary General...
is a real piece of shit. It's like, thanks, you saved my legacy.
Yeah. That's all I
Now he's the fall guy.
God, yeah, I think it's a good start.
Yeah.
Right in now.
I think I covered it.
I just want to make sure we were all kind of like...
Yeah, and Avasarala was just chilling on the ship.
Yeah. Hey, she's doing the best she could.
Onward.
So this one, yeah. We begin this one in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching.
I'm not looking.
Have a Sarah. She didn't say
It is.
Who's doing her makeup?
She's not wearing her favorite outfit anymore.
Our faith as a nation has been sorely tested. But the arrest of the traitor Aaron Wright
Okay.
and the
Nice.
resignation of Secretary General
Oh.
She's.
Guinness,
That
we
means.
thank for his service,
Avasarala's in charge of
has
Earth.
given us the opportunity to choose a new future. We must choose peace. For we have arrived at the dawn of a new era.
Oh my God.
Unlike anything else in the history of our species.
The fuck is that?
He's building a ring.
Why is it beyond Uranus?
So I just want to say really quick, obviously there's been a slight time jump here.
Yeah.
So we're all on the same page.
Yeah, there has been.
Slingshot racing.
Who's that?
A guy.
Oh,
I'm kind of vibing on this.
When I get back to Sirius, you're going to be banging a superstar.
it's not going well.
That's
for-
pretty dope, though. Just be zooming around Saturn's rings.
Yeah, I think he just went out of control, though.
Well, he's just going so fast at this point.
Yeah, he just had a brain.
He probably had a stroke.
Wow.
Fucking ring. All time, all day, motherfucking ring.
Wait, OPA is joining the Mars mission?
You get tired of the wait. And your brother, he understand me.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Feel me? He right here.
Oh,
That's it for sorting out the superstar.
And that's it.
they say Belter heartbreak ballad.
Yeah. Damn, that fucking sucks.
Is this a movie we're watching right now or something? Inside, is it? This is Belter music. Now I know why they say Belter music sucks.
Feel nothing.
What's going on right now?
James Holden to visit the ring. So we're getting tidbits of info here. Hero of the belt.
Joins Flotilla.
This is where I'm going to be and win. Only for you. For the good. And I don't say nothing for no one.
Going to the ring?
He's definitely going to the ring. He's gonna die in the ring.
He's drifting through the ring.
Yup. Yeah.
What's that gonna do?
Probably get absorbed.
Or is he gonna warp?
So 187 days since formation.
It's been half a year.
Formation of the ring or the fuck clue ball?
The ring.
The ring.
Oh my god, so much time has passed. What's going on?
The protomolecule killed so many, brought Earth and Mars to the brink of annihilation. You had a major effect on those events, and that led you to this, the ring. How does that make you feel?
Kind of makes me want a donut.
Amos laughing.
I don't know what it is. It's not cheap or easy to maintain a ship like this.
Especially if it's not really yours.
Whoa, hold on there, darling. That's a legitimate salvage. We are a regular working contract ship. Even split. Fair quarter share for everybody.
Quarter.
Brax?
There's only 3 of you on board.
Naomi?
Man, there's a lot going on.
The behemoth? Oh.
Man, this show's is getting so exciting. It makes me so happy.
It's moving so fast.
How have the Mormons not sued for their ship back?
On Tycho, that would get you 6 months in jail.
Maybe the part of Tycho you get to be in. Out here for the real rock hopper on the long haul, the pixie for keep you alert, focus, make you love what you do.
Shuttle just dock where the fuck you be.
On my
Look how crass they are.
I don't want to see that shit where people are working. If they want to do it, they can do it on their own time.
You get no trouble from me, boss man.
Boss man.
I love Boss Man.
Boss man. A whole new world.
A whole new fantastic point of view.
You talk to CRAZIER. He said to say hello.
Shut your face, mister. That is Naomi Nagata, whose service to the belt was far greater than yours could ever be. And that is your commanding officer. You're a lieutenant in the OPA Navy now. Start acting like one.
OPA Navy?
Yeet.
You know, when the protomolecule first came off Venus, it looked like a squid to me, and it's behaved like a virus in the past. Do you think it might have been alive in some way?
A life form?
Yeah.
Aren't you part of the godly contingent?
No, I'm here in a spaceship, not the wings of an angel. I'm able to appreciate the difference.
I love her.
So did you study at a university, or did you come up through an apprenticeship?
Union apprenticeship. I started off on the supply and logistics track, but I was always better as a mechanic.
Who's your sponsor? So where were you based before you came up the well?
No place in particular. You know how it is.
Your intake paper said Baltimore.
He does not want to talk about
I spent some time there.
Yeah, I actually couldn't find any records of you on the roll. In fact, you don't seem to have any official government records at all apart from a birth certificate and a registered win with the apprenticeship lottery when you were 15. I did talk to some locals, though, and they told me about a guy who was also named Amos Burton, who was some sort of mob boss. But that couldn't be right.
His name was not Amos!
So maybe it was like a relative.
Don't press his past.
Not so close.
What is it going to take for you to get comfortable with me?
You being off the ship.
What are you doing right now?
This.
I bet you're one of those tough guys who gets really sentimental and chatty after sex.
What is she gonna? Okay.
I don't shit where I eat.
It is the greatest vessel in human history, and built by Beltalowda. That is something the Inners cannot ignore, because they know if we can do this, then that is just the beginning.
So if you've caught on, it's kind of there as a voice for Anderson Dawes.
That's why he even brought that guy.
Turning into the command center.
Yeah. That is the church, if you recall.
Yeah.
Last episode. Or whatever episode.
Hey, Gregory.
What is going on? What the?
Gregory, I was about to apologize.
Old wounds.
What's all this about?
Oh, we used to work together. Kamina, you have nothing to worry about from me. I am here to be your first officer, and I have no problem with that.
You believe you should be in command?
Yeah, of course I do, but this is not about experience. It's about politics and perception. Fred has
What's wrong? Our construction skiff malfunctioned.
Uh-oh.
Stuck in a hard spin, pilot's not responding.
It's 1G plus, it must have blacked out.
Time to access the ship's drive by. Got it! Killing the drive now. I'll bring it back to the dock.
He's impressed.
Yes, he is.
Oh fuck.
It's too late. He's gone.
Who is that?
She's gonna report it. Well, he was doing drugs.
Martians.
I kind of miss that old red sky.
What?
Got it!
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of jealous.
Talking?
Thank you, by the way, for looking in on my family. That means a lot. Calissa filed for divorce.
Aww.
Oh. It's better to know what you want and who you are. I'm damn glad to be a Marine again.
Oh, she's a Marine again.
Stated, I don't know what I would have done. You know, my fellow soldiers might dispute how you took ownership of your ship, but you earned that seat you're in. You're a top-notch pilot.
The news documentary is getting this.
Fly me anytime. Gotta go.
This is so sweet.
Those drones are annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Or anyone. That skiff driver was free to put whatever he liked into his body.
Wow.
We all are.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Until that freedom puts others at risk. And then we act accordingly.
That's how it should be. The dealer got some bad stuff, maybe.
Sabotage.
What was that?
Oh,
It's an explosive on it.
that's not good.
It's harmless.
Is that a belt radicalized person?
No.
Maintaining it after Prax left.
Yeah.
It's unusual to find green walls on a ship like this.
I call them Prax panels.
Ah!
What's a Prax?
He's a botanist. He helped us and we helped him find his little girl.
Where are they now?
They're both on Ganymede Station.
Oh, they're back on
Prax
Ganymede.
is helping him rebuild it.
Better call it Prax Station.
He was good company. He was my best friend in the whole world.
Oh.
Damn.
Was.
You go with him.
He didn't ask.
I heard you shut down Monica. Does that mean I have a chance?
Everyone's hitting on Amos, bro.
I mean,
It's okay. You're gonna be just fine. I promise.
What's going on?
oh, public display? Yes. Airlock?
What
We learned from Fred.
Walk away. This is mine.
Yep.
You do not have to be part of it.
Yep.
Captain, I have a word.
In a minute.
Now. You don't have to do this.
How many have you spaced for reasons just like this?
Yeah, more than I'd like to admit, but we're not pirates or rock hoppers anymore. We're citizens of the belt.
Come on.
And we have to start acting like members of a society that obeys the rule of law, not like the animals that the Inners have always portrayed us to be.
Okay.
If we ever want to be accepted,
I kind of like the pirate guy, yeah, but I don't trust him.
we must act with greatness.
This door will be open for one shift. If anyone has any contraband in their possession, they have until then to put it in here with no repercussion. After that,
anyone caught dealing
what?
will be thrown in the brig, court-martialed, and sent back to Sirius for incarceration on a prison barge. Those are our captain's orders.
He's gonna kill them.
She did not like that at all, man.
No. He's right though.
Tremor's ready to fight him.
Through the ring, through the ring, through the ring. You meet Julia Miller.
Look at that dude. And you can see all the other ships all around.
Neil, maybe I was wrong about you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You pulled this one off.
Boobies!
Average male. Average.
So why is Naomi Nagata here with us now?
I think this is our time. Time for the belt to stand up. If not now, it may be never.
Well, perhaps you should explain that to Drummer. She needs to hear it from someone she trusts.
Yeah.
Damn it, I forgot my flask. You go on, I'll be right there.
Not good for her.
It's a timed explosive, isn't it?
No, he's gonna notice because he's not dumb.
This panel. What's up with that?
Why'd you have to look?
No.
I'm about to do this.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to do this. We can make this go away.
I'm sorry.
Just gonna blow it up.
I'm so sorry.
Here's a gun. You're right. She's gonna blow it up. Wait.
What the fuck was that?
A drug, combat drug.
Jesus.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Temporary drug power?
When I was in
The fuck?
I think you're trying to get a rise out of me. And I think I'm going to grab a shower and some sleep. I'll see you later.
Smartest answer ever.
Not yet.
What sus things are happening? Hammurabi's back.
No harm, no harm. Me surrender, just got to get slowed down a little. Firing up in a few seconds, hold your piss.
He's not gonna, is he?
He's gonna blast through it.
Baby, today I do this for you.
Simp.
I wish it was Highway to Hell.
Today, I make history. Me, Maneo, yo, explode.
Whoa!
Huh?
Well, it went through, right?
Well, it stopped.
I was going through slowly. Wait!
What the fuck?
The proto-molecule is on their ship.
Miller's back, baby. Miller's back.
All right. So, theory on the Miller thing. So, just like Julie saw Miller.
I need you to hold on a second. That was too much.
A lot is going on in this episode.
There was.
A lot.
There was a lot in that episode.
A lot.
Julie, this makes sense, though. That makes sense.
Makes sense.
The closer they get to the proto-molecule, the more their proto-molecule kind of reacts. And we see the proto-molecule does not kind of observe the normal laws of physics or anything. So it probably can be little blips in times and stuff. Because like these are all, you know, if you think about it, everything that we've seen from Julie's point of view or Miller's point of view is, you know, Millie or Julie in a scene that's already happened. This is a Miller quote of him saying something about cops on series.
Yeah.
Which just like how Miller never saw Julie and Julie never saw Miller with his hat on, we're seeing Miller here with his hat on. I believe that was his hat.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is a big thing because he wasn't wearing his hat towards the end. He lost his hat. So this may be either a fragment of Miller inside the protomolecule or a blip in time type thing where it's like him from the protomolecule manipulating time and he's still alive, Miller technically inside of it, but trying to communicate with Holden this way, just like Miller, just like Julie was communicating with Miller that way. Like, you know, protomolecule doesn't absorb the normal laws of physics, so why should it absorb the normal laws of time, space?
Okay, hey, it's a theory.
There was so much of that episode, I kind of feel speechless. I'm like still processing.
Well, okay.
This is the first episode where I'm just like,
so let's talk about the ring. What did we see happen with the ring? So the guy slammed into the ring, and what happened?
There's a substance.
The membrane absorbed him.
I don't know if it's that. It looks almost like a shield or like a thing. You have to go through it.
It's like a gelatinous fucking membrane that just went think and then
maybe it wasn't activated. Maybe it wasn't turned on. Whatever it is.
Well, but remember, it didn't look like that until he
got close to it because it was feeding energy to it. Once it got closer, maybe. That's my theory. It needs energy to activate, and him getting closer kind of activated it, but it's not enough energy to send the ship through. Kind of like woke it up a little bit.
He was not thinking he was gonna die.
No, he was going to go back.
Shoot through it.
Yeah, he was going to go back to his babe at home. Which
what the
viewers never do anything that puts yourself at risk for someone you like.
You do what you want. Live.
We saw a lot going on with everyone advancing their careers.
Avasarala is the secretary.
That's Madam Secretary too.
Madam Secretary.
Don't you fucking forget it.
So we have Madam Secretary General.
Yep.
Gunny's a Marine again.
Yep.
Draper, Bunny Draper. I love her being back. Her conversations with Alex make me happy.
Really heartfelt. Yeah.
Yeah, really
nice.
cute.
We saw Drummer is now
the fleet commander.
She's the captain of the flagship.
Captain of the
Behemoth. And the OPA
metal ass name.
The OPA has a navy now, which is cool.
Yes.
Full of pirates.
Naomi is now what?
Head engineer, chief engineer.
Yes, chief engineer.
She's back with the Belters.
Of the Behemoth.
Yes. The Rosinante crew is the same, except we have the addition of two, film documentary crew members.
And we've lost Prax.
Yeah,
which has clearly affected Amos to some degree, obviously.
Yes, it's been about it's not about 6 months, a couple months since the last season, I'm pretty sure.
It was 197 days, right?
87 days.
187
Which is about 6 months.
Yeah, so 6 months.
It's been about 6 months since last season. Not last season, last episode. Last episode was the end of book 2, which makes sense with this little time skip going through. It's very, very, satisfying to hear that, the Secretary General, how bumbling he is, stepped down, and both Sadavir and Mao are in jail.
I don't know if it's just because she hasn't had it for the past 3 seasons, but I hated Naomi's accent. It sounds like she just can't do it. The Belter accent.
Huh.
It sounded like she was.
Good opinion.
She was trying to have the accent rather than had the accent.
And we were introduced. I don't know his name. What was the commander's name?
Pirate Man.
Oh, if you
Pirate.
had asked me 3 seconds ago, I would remember.
He's interesting because before
I like him.
Before the OPA started to try to make itself seem more civilized, he was a pirate leader and he did all the things that Drummer wants to do and still has the instinct to do. He just kind of is a little bit more like pulled himself back and he's like, "Nah, we can't space those."
Hold on.
But
that's what he's portraying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't know if he's real.
I was gonna say,
or if it's for show.
You know, he could be doing that because it's easy to do that when you're not the one who has to make all the big decisions.
But there's an important thing going on with his arrival. Prior to that, Anderson Dawes has no sway over
the ship,
the flagship of their fleet.
Just Fred Johnson.
But he is now there as Anderson Dawes' representative and is her first officer.
Yeah. Now,
so, and he even straight up told her to her face, he thinks he should be the captain.
Yeah, but he's just got that. That's just like pirate swag. Where when she's like, "You think you should be in charge?" He's like, "Well, obviously, but that's not really relevant right now."
Well, clearly we know Drummer well enough that we can imagine at some point there's a good chance he'll realize why she's the captain.
I really,
one way or another.
I really like Pirate Guy. I do not trust him for a fucking second.
I like him,
but I really like.
I don't trust
like
him.
I like his character.
I like. At first, I thought he was just a funny looking guy, and then I was like, "All right."
You
all right.
guys were like, "Is that Anderson Dawes?"
Well, from behind, I was like,
I did not say that was him.
because they mentioned Dawes, and then like they cut to the scene. I was like, "Who?"
We got Amos' backstory even more.
Mob boss Amos.
Amos Burton is a mob boss. Probably the one that was the, I would, for lack of better words, person in charge, owner of Amos when he was a child, with his, the pimp type thing situation. You know how he.
Oh yeah, what if Amos Burton is actually like his pimp's name?
Yeah.
So he just took that name.
Chance, possibility.
I don't fucking know.
But
I don't know
because he's a mob boss. But we find out maybe I was right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. That Amos's name is not actually Amos. Not his real name.
Why would that not be his name?
Wait.
They just said that they have a birth certificate with his name.
Yeah.
He doctored it probably. That's my guess. Is
a birth certificate?
He's not just named after the mob boss. The mob boss wouldn't just.
Hey man, you know what? All things will. This show constantly gives you questions, but it will eventually give you the answers you desire. Okay, I promise. So
when will it be relevant that James Holden has 4 moms?
8 moms.
I don't know. Do you think? Oh yeah. So do you guys think James Holden is special?
Yes. He's a candidate.
He has to be.
He's probably the one person who can probably control the proto molecule because of his blending of perfect DNA and gestation time. I don't know.
You think he's going to be able to control the proto molecule? Okay.
The proto
because the proto molecule is all about.
So you're saying now James Holden is the chosen one.
Wait. Where is he getting the power to do that when he couldn't control the hybrid on the ship?
That was a different thing.
Well,
that's the same proto molecule.
It never attacked him.
It never did.
It tried to sniff him.
It never attacked him though.
But the big thing is, I think he gets that because he's the perfect DNA blending.
So he's Jesus.
Yes. Next question.
Okay, what other things that we? So the war is over.
Yeah,
peace has been declared.
That's pretty cool. And the OPA now,
and it was unsaid, but it seems like the OPA
is
a nation
unified as a nation trying to come out. But will Earth and Mars recognize them? Are they invited to the peace summit?
Well, I think that's what we're going to find out. But it seems like they are at least going to be present there. Maybe not. I don't know if Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes are, and who's top dog in that equation. But it does seem like the OPA will be present there since the Behemoth is headed there.
Well, it seems like they are trying to form a nation. But more importantly, what do they have now that they didn't have in the past and weren't allowed to have?
A fleet.
Yes, which is important.
The Behemoth.
But it's not really equipped with arms yet. They're
working on it.
Well, they got everything except railguns.
Oh,
they said that theoretically,
some PDCs
the PDCs and missiles were theoretically online.
And they got drugs. Well, not anymore, but they did.
Aside from that, we saw Naomi impress the pirate guy.
Yeah, by hacking into the ship with remote control. and then taking it over and saving it.
And Pirate Guy lets on very quickly that he thinks very highly of Naomi.
Because she gave the belt the proto molecule.
Well, on top of other things.
Yes,
like the 52.
Yes, that
you know. Yeah.
Naomi's the hero of the belt. I've been saying
Holden
this.
is.
No. Holden is the hero of the solar system. Naomi is the hero of the belt.
They're not saying Alex is the hero of Mars, though.
Miller's the hero of the belt.
No one knows about what Miller's contribution was except one dude.
But they are all equal parts.
Diego told them all. Remember? And remember his Diego speech to everybody? All
right, you're right.
And Miller said to you, Diego, you are the future.
But he's like a martyr. Like, he's just a saint. He's immortalized. Whereas Naomi's a living folk hero.
Whereas the crew, even though it was Miller, saved Earth from Eros.
Right.
Then the crew, last episode, saved Mars.
From Earth.
From Earth, but proto-molecule hybrids.
Yes.
And whereas Naomi, the reason she's really the hero, other than the 52, is also supplying the proto-molecule.
Right.
Yes. Yikes. So that's why she is explicitly like the hero to the belt.
Right.
Whereas they're heroes to everyone.
Whereas to everybody else, Naomi is a fugitive because she gave the belt the proto-molecule.
Well,
I'm sure Ava Sarala just kind of pardoned that shit or
she's
whatever.
like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, anything else everyone wants to bring up?
I think that was a lot in the episode, but I think we got most of it.
It's the show's really starting.
It really is
to get here, and man, there's so much going. Yeah.
Now, if you made it this far, let us know your favorite part of the episode. Something that we may have missed that's not a spoiler regarding something that's changed in these past few months. That was an update. In terms of who's doing what now, because we kind of I feel like we hit the head on most of the people. Maybe we missed the fact that Anna's still on board going with them to the ring. Who knows why? Besides the fact that maybe she's writing a speech for Ava Sarala, who I don't believe is on the ship going to the ring.
Well, they said she's part of the religious contingent
delegation.
Yeah, okay. So we didn't miss that then. So I mean, beyond that, this is pretty cool to see. Some characters come back, like Diogo's back and been pardoned with amnesty by the belt. Miller came back at the end. That was crazy. I can't wait to see what is happening because there is so much going on, and this episode was packed with so much. It just all has to be explained soon. I can't imagine. Now I know why everybody was saying, in comments that just keep waiting. The season's just going to keep going better and better and better.
And it really has been only up this whole season. I feel like has just been spectacular.
I agree.
My mind's just still blowing. I'm still processing.
So, I mean, let us know your favorite part of this episode. Let us know if we can do anything to improve your viewing experience. Otherwise, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. And I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are the 732 Review Crew. Take care.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good morning and day and evening.